I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
The race to 1,000 is on at Brandon Ford. Brandon Ford has the largest inventory in our history, and at least 1,000 vehicles must go by the end of the month. New 2026 F-250 and F-350 single and dual rear wheel, $100 over factory invoice. New F-150 STX Super Cruise as low as $38,995. Save over $13,000 on loaded new F-150 XLT. The race is on at the Brandon Ford 1000 and at BrandonFord.com. No bull, no surprises, real prices.
Fox 13 News at Noon.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us. I'm Briona Arrandondo. Linda Hurtado has the day off. We begin with sweeping arrests in an illegal sports betting scheme involving current and former NBA players and coaches. More than 30 people have been arrested. The most notable are Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier, Portland Trail Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups, and former player and coach Damon Jones. New York City police say the investigation involves two different crimes, one that has to do with insider sports betting and the other involving rigged poker games backed by the mafia. Investigators call it one of the most brazen sports corruption schemes they've seen in recent times.
The fraud is mind-boggling. It's not hundreds of dollars. It's not thousands of dollars. It's not tens of thousands of dollars. It's not even millions of dollars. We're talking about tens of millions of dollars in fraud and theft and robbery across a multi-year investigation.
Rozier was in uniform during last night's season opener between the Heat and Orlando Magic, but he did not play. Both Rozier and Billups are expected in federal court this afternoon. Well, here at home, the St. Petersburg community is remembering the life of former Mayor David Fisher. The former mayor led the city of St. Pete for 3 terms from 1991 to 2001, and it was a revitalization period for the city, and he left a lasting impact. During his tenure, he planted nearly 20,000 trees there in the city, and he served during the inaugural season of the Tampa Bay Rays and left an incredible legacy of philanthropy and development, supporting so many great organizations. David Fisher was 92 years old. Clearwater police are investigating an overnight stabbing that left 2 people hurt. This happened along Cleveland Street just after 2:30 this morning. The men who were stabbed were later found in 2 different locations, and then they were taken to the hospital. We're told now that their injuries are serious but not life-threatening. As of right now, it's unclear what led to the stabbing. And this morning, fire crews in St. Petersburg responded to a house fire on 9th Avenue North. Officials there say the first crew arrived quickly to the scene to find heavy fire in the back of the home. Firefighters were able to contain those flames quickly, preventing it from spreading any further. 2 dogs were removed from that home, but there were no other reported injuries. The cause of that fire is under investigation. Tampa City Council is set to vote today on funding for infrastructure work that would help pave the way for the South Howard Flood Relief Project. The design phase would cost roughly $4.1 million, and the goal here is to address chronic flooding there in South Tampa. However, it's been a highly controversial project among residents and business owners. Fox 13's Kelly Cowan has the details.
Council members are being asked to consider a $4.1 million design phase plan that would essentially be a little bit of pre-construction work and work that would pave the way for this massive flood relief project for South Howard. This plan would include replacing aging